Two British fighters captured in Ukraine by Russian forces have appeared on Russian state television asking to be exchanged for a pro-Russian politician who's being held by the Ukrainian authorities. It's not clear whether the two men, Sean Pinner and Aiden Aslin, were speaking under duress. In the video, which we're not showing, one of the men, who says he's Sean Pinner, says he was captured in the port city of Mariupol while fighting for the Ukrainian Marines. It's understood he's being held as a prisoner in Donetsk in eastern Ukraine. He's been in the Ukrainian army for 2 years. The other man in the footage is believed to be Aiden Aslin, another British soldier serving with Ukrainian forces who was captured by Russian troops. Both families are working with the Foreign Office to ensure their sons' rights as prisoners of war are upheld under the Geneva Convention. Our news correspondent Andrew Plant is with me. What can you tell us, Andrew?
Yeah, so Sean Pinner was captured just a few days ago, who's fighting, defending Mariupol. He used to be a member of the British Army, but moved to Ukraine in 2018. He's now a fully fledged member of the Ukrainian Marines. Aiden Aslin, also a member of the Ukrainian Marines, also fighting in Mariupol, captured a few days before that. And we saw him, actually, didn't we, last week on Russian state TV. He was shown in handcuffs and he was shown with a head wound too. Now today, recently, two new videos filmed separately of the two men, again appearing on Russian state TV, and as you say, not clear whether they're speaking under duress or not. But effectively what they're doing is making direct appeals to Prime Minister Boris Johnson to intercede, if you like, in what would be a prisoner exchange. And that would be for Ukrainian politician Viktor Medvedchuk. He's a bit of a celebrity in Ukraine, has been under house arrest before, but also a very close ally of Vladimir Putin, and he has recently been detained by Ukrainian authorities. So effectively what they're asking for is for Boris Johnson to get involved in what would be a prisoner swap between those two men and the Ukrainian politician. That's what they're looking for. Now, we have heard from the family of Sean Pinner today. They've said that they are hoping for a quick resolution to allow Sean and Aiden to return safely to their families. In terms of the Foreign Office, they've only said today that they are in touch with the families of both men, but they've also urged the Kremlin to treat all prisoners of war humanely.
So no response specifically to that request for the prisoner swap?
Not to this yet, but we have asked that question.
Mm-hmm. And we're not showing the videos, but how much do we know about the conditions that they're under these
Yeah,
days?
it's difficult to tell. I have seen them both. The first one of Sean is very tightly framed. You can just see head and shoulders, and he speaks directly to camera. The second one of Aiden is clearly in a different location, but it's really not clear whether they're even in the same place. But it's shot very differently. It's a much wider shot. Aiden is in a green T-shirt, but again in handcuffs, looking very tired. And rather than speak directly to camera, he's actually shown a video. And that video is of politician Viktor Medvedchuk's wife making an appeal to Boris Johnson to effect that exchange. And you're shown Aiden Aslin watching that video. Then he's questioned in Russian, and at the end of that 2-minute long video, he then appears to agree with what's been said and make that appeal himself. So they're two very different videos, but they've appeared on Russian state TV at the same time. I think the most we can say about them at the moment is that Russia is seeing any captured British nationals as valuable prisoners, bargaining chips, if you like.
Thank you, Andrew. You're watching BBC News.